Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to KnobHead Football. Today we got a Trey Lance film breakdown, the third overall pick to the 49ers. He's definitely the most inexperienced of the first-round quarterbacks, only played one full season of college football. But I'd also say he's going into the best situation. Kyle Shanahan running the offense and a super talented roster. But yeah, without further ado, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Check out my Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson film breakdowns if you haven't already. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, let's get into some of his good plays. So this first play is going to be a touchdown run here. Kind of just showing his strength. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Fights through a hit near the goal line. Has really good rusher vision. Can work well in open space or in tight spaces like this one here. Next play is going to be similar, except this one's kind of going to seal the game. Mid fourth quarter, already up by 11 points. Really seals the game with the touchdown here. Kind of same type of thing. Takes a hit a couple yards before the end zone, just fights through, uses his strength, his big body. I think he's like 6'4". Reminds me of Cam Newton a lot in that way, just, big guy, hard to bring down, but also he uses his legs, drives his legs, never stops moving. Yeah, drives that pile into the end zone there for a couple yards. This next one, here's another run. Like I said, moves well in open space or in tight spaces like that one there, and then just drags the pile a couple yards. So here, gonna juke a couple guys, solid jump cut, breaks a couple tackles, and then just, like I said, keeps his legs moving. He's like a big running back in that way. This play should really be a short gain. Should probably get down. Most quarterbacks go down here for 2-3 yard gain. He's just able to shed that tackler with the size and strength and then keep that pile moving. Now here, obviously, last couple plays showing his strength, keeping those legs moving. Here's kind of just showing his speed. So he's a big quarterback. I wouldn't say he has as much speed as Trevor Lawrence. To me, Trevor Lawrence looks a little bit faster just when he gets into open field, but Trey Lance, for a big guy, certainly has the speed to get around to the edge and pull off some big runs like this for about 35 yards. Just gets to the edge and use that speed. Nice long run there. All right, next here's going to be a play action. Just going to look downfield, doesn't see anything. 3rd and 3, stretches for the first down here. Really nice play. So here he's got to get to the 43-yard line here. He's a few yards from the first down. 4 yards from the first down right here. And just able to, like I said, use that strength, pull this guy just a little bit, and use his big body, use his length to stretch for that first down. Love the effort he has on his runs. Later in the bad plays, I'll kind of show some drawbacks to that. Tries to get every yard you can, and it's hard to hate someone that has that quality in him. Always fights for the extra yard. All right, here's going to be a scramble. One thing he does really well on his scrambles too, when he drops back to pass, I would consider him more of a running quarterback. When he does drop back to pass, I love that he keeps his eyes downfield. He doesn't just see an opening and then immediately take off running. He looks for the throw first, and then once he sees nothing there, he finds the opening and then can scramble for, example here, first down on 1st and 10. Here's another one, kind of the same thing. Drops back, goes through his reads, looks down the field. Like I said, keeps his eyes downfield, looks to throw first. And then just finds a scramble lane and uses strength. Like I said, he uses his strength a lot well, but it also causes him to take some hits. He doesn't really slide, at all. So in the NFL, you'd like to see him, some plays like this, maybe slide a little bit, but, this is 3rd and 8 right here. So gets hit a couple, maybe a yard or two before the first down marker. And just able to fight through for the first easy first down there. Another scramble right here. Empty formation. Drops back, nothing open. Finds a lane. 1st and 15. Nice 20-yard run there. Kind of the same as the last few ones. Just able to drop back, find that lane. Has the speed to get through the hole, and then the strength to get a couple more extra yards after contact there. Here's another very similar play. Drops back. Just nice little jump cut there to avoid that rusher, that defensive tackle right there. Nice little sidestep. Finds the lane, speed to get there, strength to get the first down. This is 3rd and 10. Once again, like a lot of these plays, he gets hit a couple yards before the line to gain, and then just able to use that strength to fight through. All right, here's just a kind of a lead block. They're going to run a reverse. He's going to lead block here. He's the lead blocker out here. And one thing about this too is he doesn't just get the block. He gets the block and then continues. Let's go hunt for some more heads here. All right, here's getting into some of his throws here. So yeah, play action here. His first read is this. He looks at it. He probably could have a touchdown here. The receiver's close on his back. So I kind of like it. He's got a lot of room here. So he just puts his eyes inside for one quick second, finds the wide open guy. So like I said, some quarterbacks might just roll out, see their first read, and try to hit this guy who does have a step. Like I said, you probably get in for the touchdown. But yeah, more difficult throw. You got a lot of room to the sideline. Why not get your eyes inside really quick, and then much easier throw here. So here's another kind of similar play. Play action, rolls right. Got a wide open receiver there for the touchdown. One thing I will say on this, he's got no pressure. He's got a guy like 7 yards off of him or so. So right here on the throw, he's off balance off of one leg, which he can make this throw. It's a nice throw. But I kind of like to see him set his feet here since he has time to do it. You got a guy wide open. And later, I'll show you, he tends to like underthrow some guys when he has these off-platform throws. So in this example, it's like still a nice throw to a wide open guy, but we kind of like to see him just set his feet here and drive that ball. But either way, touchdown. All right, next, kind of like I mentioned before, when he's a little off balance, he can underthrow guys a little bit. So here, play action, rolling right. This tight end's going to come wide open. He's going to see it. This one, he isn't even really off balance. Pretty balanced throw, sets his feet, which you like to see. But even then, a little low here for a wide open tight end. Tight end has to drop to the ground to catch this ball, even though he shouldn't have to do that. No one around him. All right, here's a kind of a nice hitch throw, rolling right. This is the second read, so his first read is this tight end here, little pump fake, got a lot of guys around him, so he pulls that ball down and then finds his second read, which is this hitch. One good thing too about this pump fake right here, this defender cheats over a little bit because of it, giving this hitch more room, giving him more room to make that hitch. Maybe you would like to see him throw this a little sooner, but still he's able to roll right and find the guy. Velocity on that throw there to get it to him quick, give him a chance to even turn around and get an extra yard if he can. All right, here's another example of him just kind of going through his reads, sits back in the pocket, goes through his reads, finds his backside dig for a first down on 3rd and 8, like on some of his scrambles too. He even sits back, goes through his reads, looks to throw first. Again, nice velocity on this throw to get it in between a couple defenders for the first down. Like I said, 3rd and 8, not too much room to work with here, somewhat of a tight window, but yeah, nice throw there for the first. Here's another play where he hits that backside dig, goes through his reads, similar thing. 3rd and 6. His first read, this out is covered, comes back to the dig. Obviously, he has the ability to run, but like I keep saying, looks to throw first when he drops back. Here's another angle on that same play too, just kind of showing the accuracy on the throw. Clean pocket, but yeah, puts that ball perfectly, leads that receiver perfectly. Yeah, his receiver's the only one who can really make a play on that ball. Perfectly thrown. And that's the thing, he tends to throw like super accurately on throws like this, like digs and stuff, where he kind of has to just dart that ball in there quick. The throws he tends to underthrow were like wide open, usually like wide open guys or like on go balls or something, and I'll show some examples of that later. But yeah, here's kind of showing his arm strength again. So yeah, deep curl to the field side, so he's on the left hash. It's a really long throw. Like I said, the arm strength, just that velocity on that ball to get it there. And even like by the time he gets it there, receiver's still got a little bit of space between the DB. So the throw's a little high and a little outside. So if that throw's a little lower, maybe that receiver has a chance to turn around and make something happen after the catch. But either way, it's a pretty nice throw, long throw there. All right, here he's going to, I believe he checks this, calls a hot route here, sees this DB sinking so far deep, so he checks this to a hitch, kind of like the last couple plays, just nice velocity on the throw, gets there real quick, one-step drop, accurate ball, again, gives the receiver a chance to turn around and make something happen after the play. So yeah, usually these hitch throws are just, completion and then immediate tackle. He's able to get it out quick enough, the receiver can turn and get an extra yard. Might not seem like much, but getting the ball out really quick just allows him to get that extra yard there. All right, here's another just like tight window throw there. But again, just puts that ball where only his receiver can get it. Super tight coverage, literally on his hips. The defender just drives that ball in, super high velocity on that throw. All right, here, another example kind of going through his reads. This is going to be cover 2. And this slot's going to run a post here in between the safeties. So his first read looks like is this swing right here. He's going to see that's covered. Again, puts a little pump fake on it, which drives this linebacker, makes him cheat just a little bit this way to give him even a bigger window to make that post throw. And yeah, just drives that ball in there quick. I mean, really nice throw there. Watch this defender, this linebacker right here, cheats over. So at the snap, he comes over a little bit. He sees this pump fake, which makes him come just a little bit downhill. Like I said, make that window a little bigger for Lance to hit that post in between those safeties and cover 2. Now here, this isn't some super flashy throw or anything. Just it's a bubble TD, but I just like the placement on the ball here. Puts it in front. Receiver can keep his forward momentum going to eventually get into the end zone here. I'll have a couple examples later. Sometimes on these bubbles, he tends to throw it behind. On this one, plays it perfectly and gives the receiver a chance to go make a play at the end zone. Receiver breaks tackle, nice spin. All right, here's a nice fade to the end zone here. This receiver's gonna just run a fade. Probably should have been a pass interference, nothing called on this. I just like the placement of the ball here. Obviously it's incomplete, but yeah, play action, drops back, puts it in a perfect spot. This receiver hesitates a little bit, so if he doesn't hesitate, I think he'll have a nice chance to go up and make a catch here. But yeah, if you watch the receiver, just kind of stops for a second, makes the pass incomplete, and the DB gets a little hold on him too. If the receiver keeps going though, this is in perfect position to score there. And like I said, this should have been a pass interference. It wasn't called on 3rd and goal. Either way, it was a really nice, perfectly placed ball by Lance, in my opinion. All right, let's get into some of his great plays now. We'll start off with his runs. Like I said, the agility and the power on his runs and the vision. I think he's just a really great runner all around in that way. He has the power, keeps his legs moving, but he also has the agility for a big guy and just has really nice vision, like I said, whether in tight spaces or in the open field. So right here, kind of be a combination of all those things. Little juke right here, moves well in tight spaces, and then the power to pull these couple defenders into the end zone with him. So here, drops back to pass, moves well in the pocket to evade a couple rushers. Pocket collapses immediately. I mean, free rusher right up in the middle, right up in his face. And yeah, is able to get through the pocket, move well, breaks a tackle, and then, like I said, keeps his legs moving. Always keeps his legs moving. Drives that pile, 5 to 7 yards there. This is a 2-3 yard gain. That honestly, it's probably a sack for most players. Most players probably get sacked here, and even then, the players that are able to get out of that are probably getting tackled here for a 2-3 yard gain. He just uses size, strength, sheds that tackle, and then, I mean, this is something, like I said, kind of reminds you of Cam Newton a little bit in that sense. Just has the elusivity, I don't think that's a word, the elusiveness to find the space, and then the strength, shed that guy. I mean, pull the pile. That's just a really nice run there. All right, here's gonna be a read option, and like I said, just keep those legs moving there. I mean, he's just dragging defenders. This would have been a nice run. He was basically untouched for a while, but like right there, easy, fights through this arm tackle, and then just pulls him. I mean, really nice run there. All right, here's another one where he's going to drop back to pass, look downfield, look for the throw first. Again, I'll keep saying it. He's a great runner, and sometimes great running quarterbacks, I think, have a tendency to just look for the run all the time, even when they drop back. This is 3rd and 16, so he's pass first here. So he drops back, eyes downfield, going through his reads, nothing's there. He has that vision to get to the outside and that speed. I believe they called him short here. I think this should have been a first down, 3rd and 16, but yeah, I believe they called him short. I believe they reviewed it and called him short after the fact, but either way, great run. Like I said, the vision from him, the elusiveness, and just the speed to get to the edge there. Right here is kind of showing his feel in the pocket. Like I said, he moves well in the pocket too when things kind of break down. Here, this guy's going to get basically a free rush off the edge here. Just going to easily swipe this running back. And like I said, Lance just has that nice feel. He's not looking at this rusher here. I mean, right here, this guy, I mean, he thinks he's got a free sack, obviously. Blind side, but Lance just feels him here. Dips his shoulder a little bit to avoid that. And then, yeah, has that speed to get to the edge. Also, like I said, when he just keeps his eyes downfield, even when he breaks that, kind of knows he's rolling left, looking for the run, but still, looks for the pass. And that little hesitation right here gets his eyes inside, and then which causes this defender to turn his back a little bit. So yeah, feels that pressure, and then watch this guy right here. Just that slight little hesitation causes him to turn, kind of slip a little bit, which buys him time to get to the edge. This linebacker doesn't hesitate at all. This linebacker is just sprinting the whole time, and this one gets baited by the tiny little pump fake there, but he has the speed to get to the edge, to beat this linebacker to the edge, and then is smart enough to just a tiny little fake just to get this guy to turn around so he can get to that edge. All right, here's kind of showing his speed and his confidence too. Let's look at the situation. First play of the 4th quarter, up by 1 possession, up by 8 points. 3rd and 23. This is a big drive. If you can make something happen here, you don't seal the game by any means, but if you go up by 2 touchdowns, this is in the national championship game too. This could just be a huge play for your team. 3rd and 23, drops back to pass, finds the opening, and then just straight speed there. Like I said, for a big guy who has all the power and stuff like that, it's also really nice to see the sprint speed from him. Like I said, I don't think he has the same top speed as like Trevor Lawrence does, but I do think he's a better runner in the sense where he has kind of every trait you would want from a running quarterback. But yeah, really nice long 44-yard run here for the touchdown in the national championship game. 3rd and 23. Doesn't really get much better than that. And here I'll show you some of his great throws. Here again, moves well in the pocket, evades a couple rushers, comes back, goes through all his reads, comes back, finds the wide open guy for the touchdown there. I mean, just this movement in the pocket. 3rd and 5. Evades couple guys, speed to get kind of outside, rolls right eventually. Avoids this guy, avoids that guy, rolls right, finds the wide open guy. Here's another angle on that same play. Just, yeah, really nice feel in the pocket. Rolls right, delivers a ball, wide open receiver. All right, here's a deep ball from him. This is going to be cover 3. This receiver's just running a go. So he's going to drop back. DB kind of gets out of his stance a little late, loses that cushion. Lance recognizes that. Yeah, receiver gets a couple steps on his guy in cover 3 there. Like I said, yeah, Lance recognizes that, just lets it rip. Really nice. Nice touch on the ball, accurate throw for that long touchdown. All right, here's going to be a really nice deep ball again here. Play action. Just delivers a strike to his receiver there, right in the breadbasket. This is something Niners probably like to see a lot. This is kind of their offense, pro-style offense. Yeah, I think North Dakota State runs a similar offense to the Niners, just in the sense that they're more of a running team and then kind of build their pass plays off of this play action like this. So yeah, play action, drop back. Receiver's got to step on his defender here, but slight step on his defender, nothing crazy. The DB makes a nice play on the ball too, almost kind of knocks this out. But yeah, still a really nice throw from Lance there. All right, let's get into some of his bad plays. Like I said, tends to underthrow guys occasionally, so here's an example of that. Yeah, he's going to drop back. He's a clean pocket here too. Feet set. Just a little short on that deep ball. Could have been a touchdown there to get the first points on the board in the first drive. A couple minutes into the game, 3rd and 7. Have a chance to set the tone, open the game with a touchdown. But yeah, just a little short on that ball. And he has the arm strength to get it there, so that's not the issue at all. Just short arms it a little bit. All right, this next play, another underthrow. This is going to end up being caught. But yeah, tipped by this linebacker right into the tight end's hands. Just a little short on that throw. Nice velocity on it again, nice arm strength. Just a little short. Probably should have been incomplete, maybe even picked. Here's another low throw from him. So there's going to be a crossing route across the field. Feet set. He has pressure kind of getting to him late, but has his feet set, drives that ball just a little low. Probably a catchable pass, but yeah, still a tough catch for the receiver to make there. So yeah, I would like to see that ball elevated a little more. All right, here he's going to be rolling right, and same story, just underthrows across the field. This is a tough throw to make. He's made it before. So yeah, rolling right, comes back across off of one leg. Yeah, just underthrown a little bit. All right, here is going to be another low throw. Rolling right. And this, really no excuses for this. Just in the flat, wide open. And this, like I said, he tends to do this, like these underthrows, these low throws. It tends to be like open receivers when he does this. Usually, like in a few of those plays I showed you earlier, like the digs and stuff like that, he drives that ball in there, perfect accuracy with a ton of velocity on it. But yeah, it just seems like sometimes, I don't know if he just gets in his head on these plays, not really sure why this happens so much. Just tends to underthrow these balls a little bit. All right, here, kind of a good and bad play. So it's going to be on 2. He's going to read this blitz, change the protection. Thanks for that circle there, broadcast. But yeah, he's going to change the protection there. He's going to step up, roll right. Really good play, except the throw. Bad execution on the throw. I mean, this again, another example of underthrowing. Doesn't have pressure around him really. Just underthrows. Receiver's got a step too. Potential touchdown here. This is 3rd and 8. Rolls right. I mean, right here, you're thinking this should at least be a first down, probably, right? Maybe even a touchdown. But yeah, improvised play here. There's going to be an out, and then kind of just an out and up. Receiver's going to come here, get to the sideline, turn it upfield, and then, yeah, just Lance underthrows. All right, here, this doesn't happen too often. Here he misses high on a deep ball. This is a really tough throw, so I don't blame him too much on this. But yeah, on the right hash, this receiver's going to run it out. Places the ball pretty well, like I said, just a little high. But if that's a little lower of a throw, it's a really nice throw, first down. Little high on that, but yeah, like I said, don't see that too often. Normally when he misses, it's low, it's underthrown. Clean pocket as well too. So you'd like to see him complete this ball, but yeah, I'll say it again. Really long throw there, kind of tough. All right, here I showed a bubble earlier for a touchdown where he placed it perfectly. Here's an example where he doesn't place it perfectly. Receiver makes a nice play to split those two tacklers and get the first down on 3rd and 2. But he puts this behind the receiver, makes him come back for it, loses his momentum. This should be a tackle for loss. But yeah, like I said, receiver just kind of makes a nice play and defenders just kind of whiff on that tackle. You'd like to see him obviously put this throw in front just to keep that receiver's forward momentum going. But yeah, instead puts it behind. Probably should be a tackle for loss there. All right, let's get into some of his ugly plays. So I've talked a bunch about his running. Obviously has kind of all the traits and the effort to be a good runner. Sometimes can be to his detriment. Like I said, he almost never slides, which you'll want to see him clean up in the NFL a little bit. But here's an example of that here. So right here, you got nothing. You're surrounded by guys. 6 seconds left in the half. You're up by 11. Just slide, go down, maybe call a timeout, take a shot at the end zone, or just let the clock run out, whatever you want to do. Just slide here. Instead, he takes a big hit in the back, very end of the half. No reason to take that hit. National championship, you're up by 11. You don't want to see an injury right here. Just go down, take a slide. Live to fight another day. That's just one drawback of his trying to get every yard he possibly can, which is good in a lot of situations, but yeah, sometimes it can lead to plays like that. So same type of thing here, just trying to do too much. So situation, 9-3, you're up by 6. 4th quarter, 3 minutes left. I mean, you're back in your own territory. This is just to run the clock, should be your number one priority here. But yeah, read option. Just tries to get every yard, which is a nice quality to have, but you can't get out of bounds here. You can't stop the clock here. You got to keep this clock running. Make him run 30 seconds off the clock or make him take a timeout. Instead, you gain 1 yard and get out of bounds. You're just giving them a free play basically there. Again, another bad example of trying to do too much. So it works out a lot of times, but you still have some plays like this. All right, here, next couple of plays are just kind of weird, kind of like the last play too, just like weird judgment calls. So here, 5 seconds left in the half. You're just taking a Hail Mary at the end zone. So here's going to kind of roll out left and then just throw this ball one short of the end zone, way short of the end zone, and out of bounds. Just give your receiver, just throw it up. You got the arm strength. Just throw it up, give your receiver a chance to go make the play. Like you got this receiver sitting in the end zone, just kind of lob it up. You never know if you can make some DeAndre Hopkins crazy catch, but instead, just kind of a pointless throw there, out of bounds, into the half. Just another lapse in judgment, kind of. Just throw that ball up, give receiver a chance, maybe you can get some points at the end of the half. All right, here's another kind of bad decision. He's going to be pressured a little bit here. Got some pressure in his face. He's going to be hit as he throws. Almost picked there. It's not a really good decision to throw this ball. Like I said, hit as he throws, which makes the throw a little worse. But still, even if he's not hit, that's not a great decision to throw that ball. Probably should have been picked. Every once in a while, he'll have a bad decision like that. Here's another one. This is in the national championship too. 1 possession game. 3rd and 7. I get it, you're trying to make something happen. But yeah, he's going to do the same thing. Probably should have been a pick. Underthrows this guy anyways, but he's covered. Shouldn't have thrown this. And if you look again, this drag's going to come wide open. Probably going to have an easy first down if he just hits this drag here. I mean, there's no one in the vicinity of this guy right here. This is the only guy that has a chance to make the play, but he's probably getting this first down almost no matter what if the throw's somewhat accurate. But yeah, instead, just makes a bad decision and a bad throw. Probably should have been a pick there. He didn't have any interceptions all season. I think he only had like 1 fumble. He did have a couple like this that probably should have been picked. All right, here's a pretty bad play from him. Again, just underthrowing guys. This guy's just going to kind of sneak out to the flat. And then, or that fullback, sorry. This fullback's right here is going to come across, sneak out to the flat. Wide open touchdown, and then just not even close. It's not even like a little behind and a little low. it's just completely uncatchable. Like off one throw, rolling right, but he's wide open. This should be a walk-in touchdown. And then just, I don't know, terrible throw. Like I said, he doesn't do this a ton, but I don't know. When he does, tends to miss these wide open guys low. Doesn't really make any sense to me. All right, here, he's going to roll right again. Deep throw. I mean, this is pretty bad. This is wide. It should be a wide open touchdown. I'll have a better angle on this in a second, but rolls right. Again, just like throwing off one leg. You got no threat here. Just set your feet and make the throw. I'll come back to this angle, but I just want to show, here's the receiver here. This is just a miscommunication by the defense. This corner thinks it's cover 2 or something, and looks like cover 3 instead. So this corner should be bailing deep. I mean, this receiver's wide open. It's not even close, too. He's got like 5+ yards on the DB. Should be a walk-in touchdown again, and just like majorly underthrown. Not even slightly. If it's slightly underthrown, incomplete, but they tackle him, that's whatever. At least you still get a first down. But this is like, I mean, he's so open here, and just majorly underthrown. Gives the DB a chance to make a play when he shouldn't have had a chance to make that play here. So yeah, I would like to see him just set your feet, just drive that ball. It's wide open. Like I said, these underthrows, they happen a ton when it's like wide open guys. Usually if he's hitting a deep ball, if the receiver's got a step on him, he usually puts it in the spot where he needs to. But yeah, just wide open. Maybe he just gets a little relaxed with it. I don't know if he gets like nervous or whatever. He sees a wide open guy. Not really sure. For some reason that tends to happen every once in a while. Yeah, that'll do it for the bad and the ugly plays. Once again, to not end on a terrible note, I'll just go through some plays that are kind of good and bad in some ways. So here is a good play, good throw. It's incomplete, but 3rd and 11, just a nice strike on this dig here. High velocity on the throw, great coverage. So this DB is gonna come down and play it really well. So the receiver doesn't really have a chance to make a play there, really. But just 3rd and 11, you got to make something happen. Drive the ball in there, tons of velocity. But like I said, just really good coverage here. Otherwise, it's probably a first down. All right, here's a 3rd and 4. This is going to be first down. This receiver's going to run it out here. Still a first down. Nice catch. One thing, I'd like to see him place this ball. So he puts this high and inside just a little bit, not a ton. Still catchable, but if this ball is outside, this receiver's got I know it's hard to see from this angle, but this receiver's got like a couple yards of separation here. So if he can put this ball outside and in stride, this is way more than a 4-yard gain. Who knows? He's by himself out here. This could even be a touchdown. But yeah, just a little high and inside to make him come back. Like I said, receiver makes a nice throw. Still barely gets the first down. Like I said, this probably should be a bigger gain than it is. Either way, still gets the first down. All right, here, he's going to get pressure in his face and go for the deep ball. Just barely miss it long. But like I said, just kind of showing his like arm strength. This is a jump pass. Jump pass with the pressure backed into his face. I mean, really nice arm strength on that throw. Just like I said, just barely misses that. Probably a foot too long. Otherwise, pretty solid play there. But yeah, that's going to do it for Trey Lance. Thanks for watching. Like if you liked it. Subscribe if you would like to subscribe. Go check out my Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence film breakdowns if you haven't already. But yeah, overall thoughts on Trey Lance. I think he's got a ton of potential. As far as the first-round quarterbacks, I think he's in the best situation. That Niners offense can sit behind Garoppolo as long as he needs to. But as far as just like the tools that he has, all those underthrows and stuff is kind of a little alarming. But if he can find a way to clean that up a little bit, I think he can be a really solid Cam Newton-style player. I think he's a little smaller than Cam, like weight-wise, but similar build. And just kind of the running upside, if he can get his accuracy more consistent, because the running ability is already there, like I said, like I showed a bunch. And I think that's one thing the Niners would really love to have. They're kind of, like I said, they run a similar offense as North Dakota State does. Relies on the run, relies on the play action. And then if Kyle Shanahan, obviously that offense is pretty quarterback friendly, but if he also has a guy that can take off and run like Trey Lance does, I mean, that's a huge weapon for their offense to unlock. But like I said, I think he has probably the best situation that almost any first-round quarterback could ever have, especially a top 3 pick. Like most of these top 3 quarterbacks are going to terrible teams, like Zach Wilson going to the Jets, Trevor Lawrence going to the Jaguars. So he's going to a good team with a ton of talent, good coaching. So I really think the sky's the limit for him. Like I said, he only really played 1 full season of college football. I think he only played like 1 or 2 seasons in high school too, starting. So really doesn't have that much experience at all. So yeah, put him in there with an NFL system, some great coaches, maybe clean up a few of the problems he has. I think he could be a really nice player for the future, just with his running ability alone. But then he also has just those traits that would make for a good quarterback throwing wise. He has that arm strength, just that accuracy, getting a little more consistent. But otherwise, like I said, the sky's the limit for him. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will be back soon with Justin Fields and Mac Jones in the coming few days or coming week or so. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. And yeah, talk to you guys later.